I get this question all the time, and it breaks my heart because a vast majority of people who do not do well on the MCAT make the same exact mistake. Allow me to explain. So the MCAT is an 8-hour long super beast of a test that you need to take if you want to get into medical school. Now your MCAT score isn't everything, but there's a lot of data that shows the higher your MCAT score is, the higher your chances are of getting into medical school. So this is a table directly from the AAMC, and as you can see here, 87% of people with the highest MCAT scores and highest GPA were able to get into at least one medical school. And of course, as your MCAT score decreases, the percentage chance of you getting into at least one medical school also tends to decrease, as you can see here. The number one tried and true method of getting a high MCAT score is doing as many practice questions as possible. Yes, that is the secret. Doing as many practice questions as possible. The tricky thing is that there's a ton of different subjects on the MCAT, and many people get bogged down in trying to review everything from organic chemistry and physics and biology and biochemistry and trying to remember all this stuff. And then they get bogged down in content review instead of doing actual questions and practice exams. So while content review is super important and you won't get questions right unless you know the underlying content, it's important to spend a majority of your time doing actual practice questions and exams, and that's what's going to increase your score. So as you can see here, I still got my MCAT books from when I took the exam back in college. I personally utilized the Princeton Review online self-paced course. I really loved it. I thought it was great. I'm not sponsored, by the way. Wish I was, but I'm not. The downside of these courses is that they can be pretty expensive, and that's when you hopefully get like parents or grandparents to help you out with the cost. Back when I took the MCAT in like 2017, 2018, there weren't really any good free options to choose courses from. But nowadays there's things like Khan Academy, which I've heard good things about, but I can't really speak to it because I didn't actually try it myself. I hope that helped, and good luck with your MCAT.